Welcome back to the news on Mr. Tien channel. Thank you for watching this weather report and taking the time to subscribe. Now, a couple of high-pressure areas are helping to maintain the temperatures. A mysterious little low-pressure area. This is Portugal, Spain, just to the west, with those high-pressure areas filtering through that extreme heat and bringing in some thunderstorms. Combined with some heavier rain in parts of Norway and Sweden with the overland flow still present. A taste of autumn in the air going forward. We're going to start to see the temperatures drop in storm Aaron and how that could affect our weather going forward. One thing we need to keep an eye on, a potential windstorm. So I want to show you what will become of Storm Aaron. First, we're going to see some mild temperature drops in northern parts of Europe over the next few days. And then a more dramatic drop in temperatures midweek. This weekend will be a little bit cooler. You can see that in Amsterdam today it's 27 degrees Celsius. We'll be around 20 degrees Celsius on Sunday. So over the weekend, some places will cool down and then we'll be back in some parts of France. It's very hot today. The extreme temperatures are happening. We know it's 33 degrees Celsius today. It's a little cooler as we head into Sunday, around 27 degrees Celsius south of Paris. Of course, it's going to stay at least for now, but it's going to start to cool down by the middle of next week. The middle of next week. It's really hot. For example, Romania, Czechia, Bosnia, the super hot weather is coming back into some parts of Italy and it's going to spread towards France, Spain, Portugal. Here's Sweden, Norway with the rain. Of course, it's a little cooler. By the middle of the week, we'll see the temperatures drop for everyone. Now, of course, we're still going to be hot in the southern parts. So where we're hot right now, we're going to see a little bit of a drop in temperatures by the middle of next week. The northern parts. That's where we're starting to feel a little bit of fall. Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark. We're going to be back in northern Germany, where we're going to see a little bit of a drop. Scotland is going to feel that and even Iceland. So some of us are going to feel a little bit cooler this weekend. But it's going to be cooler by the middle of next week. We're going to see a bigger drop in temperatures and of course, that's going to happen even more as we get into the end of this month and next month. Now, this is where the rain is. There are scattered storms here. We've been tracking that. Well, Greece, Bulgaria. We could even see some storms as we head down the road and we'll see temperatures drop. Let's take a look at the weekend. Let's move on to Sunday. As we head into the middle of the week, that's when temperatures start to drop across our northern parts. With that, we'll have some scattered showers, but the southern parts and as we move into the central parts, we'll see some bigger storms. So by the middle of the week, some of us will be feeling a little bit of that fall air. But our southern parts combined with a little bit of heat, we'll see some bigger storms, right? So keep an eye out for France, Austria, Switzerland, parts of Germany, Italy again, and parts of Spain for some bigger storms in the middle of next week. So, early warning for you. And you could see some additional rain. Norway, Sweden cutting across some of Finland, Estonia, we could see that, but you see high pressure coming back into Ukraine, Poland. Germany with a few thunderstorms but not as much. And then tomorrow you'll see some of that rain. Sweden, Finland is moving through as that area moves towards Russia. Meanwhile, Ireland is coming back into the UK, mostly dry weather with a chance of thunderstorms. That's going to be a possibility. But we'll also see those temperatures start to drop a little bit on Sunday. We'll see some light rain. Belgium, Netherlands, Denmark, we don't have much rain all weekend. And then you'll see some residual showers. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, even northern Poland. We could see a few showers around. Now as we move into the southern areas, this is where we need to watch for some possible thunderstorms. Oh, Spain, France, watch, Andorra. And then as we head back into Italy, some of those storms and a few that are trying to come in. Montenegro, Kosovo, heading towards Albania. The chance of an isolated thunderstorm is very small, but it's possible, and then tomorrow, that's going to shift towards the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, we could see a few of those. Austria. If anything, they could be stronger in some spots, so keep that in mind as we head into Sunday. You see here, some showers starting to shift towards Romania, for example. We'll have some of those storms. Serbia, Kosovo, Macedonia, a few of those storms. Albany, even parts of Greece as those storms shift, and then keep that in mind. Even parts of Portugal, but Spain. We could have some thunderstorms as we head into Sunday. And then midweek, we'll have some bigger storms as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Now, I want to show you the tropics for a second. Some places over the next few days could get that 100 millimeters of rain. That's going to be accompanied by some thunderstorms. Some of us are just dry and extremely hot, as I mentioned, especially towards France. But if we do get thunderstorms, we'll have a few spots of 75 millimeters of rain. Be careful of some lightning. There may or may not be as we head back into Spain and back into Andorra and then back into some parts of France. But be careful inland, especially Italy. We'll have some spots of over 75 millimeters with some thunderstorms. Now, this is going to be Hurricane Erin. This is the Caribbean, the tropical Atlantic. It's going to be a strong hurricane. So, in the future, and this is a long way off, I'll be watching the model, but what's going to happen in the atmosphere? There are some indications that as this storm is going to intensify a lot and eventually even get close to Bermuda and then turn towards the Atlantic part of Canada, hopefully offshore. But as it moves into the North Atlantic, we're going to be looking for a potential hurricane. So we can keep an eye on that as we go further. But we're at the peak of hurricane season. So, that's Erin, a tropical storm that looks like it's going to become a hurricane. Thank you for watching Mr. Tien's News. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. Share the video with everyone.